Hi there, my name is Emma Loftus. I am here doing a little Zoom intro video to introduce myself, what I do, a bit about my background, and why I'm coming over to collaborate with both Jill Batt and Edwina Gray on a really exciting little workshop slash seminar on biodynamic craniosacral therapy for horses, cranial anatomy, a bit on the polyvagal theory and the quantum bridle, and just how that all interweaves. So yeah, looking forward to that in October. Okay, a little bit about me. I'm from the UK. I've been over in Australia since 2009. My background has always been with horses. I have spent the majority of my time with horses in the racing industry, as a track rider, a little bit of jockeying, around about 2 decades worth. I have traveled, obviously worked in the UK and Germany, the US, and then New Zealand and Australia. But actually in 2010, having gone to Australia and returned to track work after a bit of a break, I was really looking to find a modality in which to further change my career and work to help them. So I attended Equitana, and there were some demos there that I was watching, but it was the craniosacral therapy demo that really resonated for me. And I just jumped on board, both feet in, and did 4 modules back to back over in the UK actually, and kind of flew back to Australia thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know enough. So I spent the next few years practicing what I'd learned, but also learning a lot more about anatomy and biomechanics. I've done dissections with Gillian Higgins over in the UK, that was in 2015. And I also have done over half a dozen dissections with Sharon May Davis, who, as you know, is based here in Australia, and I try to get to at least one a year with her. I've studied with Equinology, which is an excellent school, very high standards. I'm a qualified Equinology equine body worker. I've attended their myofascial release workshops and the advanced 103 plus the equine anatomy, the 900. I have a lot of respect for the work they do, and always point people there if they want to learn more about anatomy and biomechanics. They have a good lineage. So that was to further my knowledge in anatomy and biomechanics, but I was also introduced to the biodynamic model of craniosacral therapy in about 2013 as a client, actually. So I was fascinated by it, and fascinated by the differences and sort of the wider holding field in which the practitioner would operate in. And I was very keen to learn more. I was also very aware that craniosacral therapy was more than just a 4-day workshop. I wanted to take a deep dive into this work. I felt like I just wanted to learn more, that it was just an ongoing process. So I found the Craniosacral Therapy Trust in London and enrolled to do the practitioner training in 2017, graduating in 2019. And what luck, Edwina Gray was there as a tutor, and I consider herself her mentor to me. Her experience and wisdom in the field and working with horses has been invaluable as I was going through the training. So I'm super excited to meet up with her again with this upcoming collaboration. I also study equine iridology and coming to the end of that, and that has been fantastic. Working, in craniosacral therapy work, where you can really show the owners what we're seeing inside the horse, and how I often will make sure I'm working with the gut and the brain with regards to restrictions and injuries and so on. We can talk more about that next month. I'm a student of Equisoma. If anyone's heard of Equisoma, that's spearheaded by Sarah Schlote. She is, in my mind and opinion, a pioneer in the horse-human trauma recovery process and programs. And I absolutely love what she's presented. So she has given me more knowledge. She's furthered my knowledge in the polyvagal theory and how it applies to horses and humans. I'm fascinated. I actually really love the polyvagal theory. It's a lovely map, and I'm hoping to talk a little bit about that next month. I've also done the modules of Equiscience. That's the collaboration between Sarah Schlote and Steve Peters, who's the equine neuroscientist. Fascinating. And again, it was a masterclass in what was already covered in Equisoma. So what I'm hoping to bring, what will be my part in this collaboration, as I know, as you may be aware, Edwina will be covering some equine biodynamic craniosacral therapy, when you would get it, why it really benefits horses, and how fascinating it is. So I can't wait to hear more about that from her. She really knows her stuff, and I'm hoping I can introduce a bit more on cranial anatomy to you all, some basic palpation skills, what we can look for, the location and role of the cranial nerves, not just the vagus nerve, but with regards to how does the vagus nerve work within all of this. With regards to the polyvagal theory, I would like to talk a bit about the social engagement system component of this, and where and how this does get affected with regards to pressures around the head, the neck, and the face, and what to look for. Does head, fixed head position, how does that affect it? What can we do? What to look for? What I love about the polyvagal theory work and the equisomas training is noticing the nuances in regards to how we can communicate and understand how our horses are communicating with us. So to give an example, how we can maybe notice how is the horse reacting very subtly when you bring the bridle towards him or her. Is there a blink? Is there a look away? Is there a jaw movement? Is there a shift? Is there a change in breathing? What does that mean? Is the bridle not fitting well? Is it too tight? Is there some anxiety around the bridle going on? Where did that begin? Is it with the current bridle? Is it previously? Is it when the horse was being started and there wasn't a process of consent there? Was there some force? How do we work with that? How can we expand that? How can we change that? And then I believe Jill will be talking about the fascinating quantum bridle, which will bring this all together. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you all, and really super excited to collaborate with both Jill and Edwina on this this workshop that's coming up next month. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Bye.